Confidence in the Prime Minister's handling of the pandemic is at an all-time low. Reported cases of coronavirus are increasing rapidly, and as more areas in the UK implement local restrictions, the prospect of another national lockdown is being discussed. We spoke to people about the potential of another lockdown and if they feel confident in the government as we move forward.
I think it's personally a waste of time. We've already done it once, and I just think that to do it again, people aren't necessarily going to follow it. I think the second time around it's never as effective, so unless you go into full lockdown, the rates aren't going to change.
He's like a puppet. Someone comes is behind him and everything's to do with money. And my God, I'm going to end up ranting now, over the test and trace. Look at the company that got that and all that money, and it's not been, and all the local councils should have been given that to distribute to the people. I think it's absolutely awful, I really do. But I think he's awful, so.
It's going to, ruin everything for people's businesses and people with small businesses and big businesses. And it's making everybody feel, distance towards each other, and there's no community anymore, and people have to have hope, for the future. We could do without all these lockdowns, because I don't believe anything about the coronavirus anyway, because I think it's a hoax with a hoax.
It's difficult for the government. We're on unknown territory. They don't know if it's the right thing to do or if it's not the right thing to do. They listen to scientific advice. I don't think we've got it actually spot on, and I think there's been errors being made, but there, again, we all make mistakes, don't we? But they've got to learn bad mistakes and then implement new changes if new changes have been identified by the so-called professionals.